またしても飲みすぎた。水。何すんですか。
もうちょい寝ようよ。
Hey y'all, my name Dwell here. Now, you probably see what we have today for today's title of the video, but what I have planned today for y'all now is we're gonna be recording some Pokemon Black, but with a twist. We're gonna be playing a Nuzlocke. What's a Nuzlocke, you probably ask? Now, really, a Nuzlocke really is, it kind of just makes the game a little bit harder. Now, here are the rules. There are only 2 rules for the challenge. Pokemon faints even once, it's dead. Can't use it for the rest of the game. Boom, it's dead. Beep bop boop. And the second rule is we will only capture a Pokemon if we travel to a new area once and it's a completely new area. But if we're trying to capture that Pokemon and that Pokemon ends up dying, or we run out of Pokeballs when we run away, then we automatically cannot capture any more Pokemon in that area. That was it. That was our one encounter. That was it. And that's until we have to manage, until we're going to be doing this until we beat the Elite Four and we beat the champion Alder. So that's going to be after story. So we have to beat the story mode, do the boss fight with Getz's and everybody else, and then boom, champion with Alder. Alrighty, let's go on with the video. So, our journey starts off. We go ahead and start the game as we're greeted by Professor Juniper. She shows us her Pokemon and go ahead and gets our started with our introduction. I go ahead and name myself right here Dara. We go ahead and just head right off into the bright world of Pokemon. I've always liked these kind of games. They're pretty fun, really, in my opinion, so I'm kind of glad to do these series again. So right now we're just talking to Sharon and Bianca, and now we get to choose our starter Pokemon. I was hoping we'd get some shinies, but none of them showed up, but I decided to go with the boy Tepig. After we finish go ahead and choosing Tepig, we're just trying to go ahead and drag and get this along. And we go ahead and start fighting with Bianca, and then afterwards we go ahead and start fighting with Sharon as well. Afterwards, we make a whole mess in my room, and we slowly make our way outside of the house. From there, we finally get to name our Tepig for the first time. See if this name could fit. Oh. I think it will. I'm gonna see.
If they didn't, I knew it.
Bacon bits.
No.
Bacon bits. Bacon bits. We go ahead and make our way over to where we meet our first Pokemon on the road, Lillipup. We go ahead and successfully capture her and name her CC Pizza. Afterwards, we meet up with N over in the next town over here, and he challenges us to a fight because, I don't know, his dad was, trying to liberate Pokemon. We burn his purloin, make him walk away, and we met with a pat rat that we end up catching on the way, naming her Jane Doe. If you know, you know. And shortly after catching her, it is very untimely that Jane met her untimely fate, had another pat rat.
No!
So that's not how that move works.
No, so...
Okay,
yeah, it's peaceful fate.
Okay. That was my stupid dumbass.
Yeah.
That was my dumbass right there. That's fine. Alright, Bacon. We go ahead and make it over to the next town, heal up our Pokemon real quick, and as we go from there, we go ahead and manage to find ourselves a Pansage that we promptly decide to name him, as you'll see here shortly, Weed. The reason why Pansage is very important here is because, well, he's an elemental, and it's good to have as many Pokemon early on, especially for different element types. We go ahead and take care of the gym leader in the next area, well, in the city, of course, and In the process, we go ahead and start moving along with the story. During that, we meet up with Team Plasma, who are trying to abuse the Pokemon. That's not good. Why are they trying to do that? Don't know. I think they're fucking racist. But, other words, we go ahead and get into a tussle, a little fight with them. And naturally, as you'll see here shortly, they lose. And we go ahead and meet up our next member, a Purloin, just like N. And honestly, I didn't really have anything creative to call this thing. I just kind of named it Batty. The reason why I called it Batty is because one of my friends likes purple. So I kind of just called her that. Afterwards, I was pretty greedy and I was wanting to get some double XP on my weed Pokemon. And unfortunately, weed met a untimely death.
Oh my god. Hey. Lady, stop.
No! What the fuck? No! 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 No!
Wanted some XP.
That's
All because I wanted fucking XP. Oh my god. He was gonna be so good.
He was.
Afterwards, we go ahead and speak with the scientist, and finally, she gives us access to what we're able to get the C gear. Basically, just makes the other screen on our little DS little light up, and now we can do online stuff, which is useless because we're doing a Nuzlocke. Afterwards, Charon challenges to another boss fight again, and we I'm just gonna let the results speak for themselves here. We win that fight against this Purloin, and after winning the fight against Charon, Bianca comes running in with this little girl. Apparently, the little girl's Pokemon got kidnapped, and now we gotta go help her. We go ahead and start fighting off with Team Plasma with Charon, and in the process, we end up evolving Tepig. That's awesome. Woo! And after we finish evolving Tepu for the first time, we finally walk around the cave a little bit more and discover a Woobat, which we promptly named Uwu. And then afterwards, we finally meet up with a Blitzel. And honestly, I got really, really brained with the names, and I decided to call it Marty from Madagascar. Afterwards, we finally make it to the next city where the next gym leader is. Charon decides to be a really good Samaritan and show us where the Pokemon Center is. Thank you, Charon. I appreciate your help. Afterwards, we met up with the next Pokemon on our list that we catch on our team, named Sock, and we promptly go ahead and catch him, and we name Sanic.
I'm fast. I'm so fast.
Afterwards, we finally settled back into the city, and on the next episode, we're going to be taking on the second gym leader's fighting type gym. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.